everyone, it is now Friday and I am going to do what I said multiple times in this video, that I am going to hit up all of the little libraries and I'm going to run errands while I'm out. So let's go see if we can find any fun things in these little libraries around town. I have a feeling, I'm hoping I can find at least like 3 books out of all of them that I go to, because it's very rare that I find a good book in these little libraries around. I don't know, it's just like people don't put good books in those. They mostly put like little children's books, like for like kindergartners and first graders, instead of like a mixture between like, you know, little kid and adult books or something. But anyways, I'm gonna see what I can find, so come along with me. Okay, I'm standing really weird right now because my leg is asleep from me sitting on the couch. But I just had lunch. I just got back from running all my errands. I got some honey gold boneless wings for lunch and they were really good. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos, but I wanted to show you what I found at the little libraries. So I was expecting to maybe only find 2 or maybe 3 books, and I found 4, and I gave away 6. So I feel like I did a pretty good job of giving away books, but also gaining books back. So I wanted to show you what I found. So the smallest book that I found is this one, and it's called My Sister the Vampire, and it's Lucky Break, and so I'm assuming it's a series. I don't know which book this is in the series or anything, but oh, there's more. There's like 6 other ones that have been written on this thing, but it looks so cute and fun, and it's perfect for the fall time because my battery is literally about to die, so let me hurry up and talk about these. But I feel like this is perfect for the fall time with it being vampire themed. And then I found a Nicholas Sparks book. This is The Guardian, and I am obsessed with Nicholas Sparks. I have been since like high school, and I have loved his books and his movies, and I have this thing where I really want to try to collect all of his books if I can find them. And I found this one and decided to take it, and probably gonna read it sometime this year, if not next year, definitely. And then I found this book, which I thought was interesting. It's very middle grade fantasy. It's called Never After, and it's called The 13th Fairy Never After. And I don't know if this is a series or what it is, but it looks very, very good. It's by Melissa de la Cruz. And, oh, she's the person that wrote Descendants. I love Descendants, y'all. That is one of my favorite Disney Channel original movie series. So this makes perfect sense why I would like it. So I'm very excited to try to read that at some point. And then my favorite book, I think, that I got, although I think this is probably my favorite, but this one was really exciting to find because the area I live in, it's always weird random books in these things, and never like good books that you would find in like Barnes & Noble, like newer books, or like just, I don't know, just like nicer books. It's always old books that you would find like in a doctor's office or something. And I happened to come across a Book of the Month book, and this one's called The Wife Upstairs, a novel by Rachel Hawkins. And Hawkins, perfect for the Stranger Things week. But I've never owned a Book of the Month book before. So, as in like, it's come from the Book of the Month. So I'm very excited to, this was from December of 2020, so it's a pretty old book, but not too bad. But yes, I'm very excited to read this book because it looks very interesting. And So yeah, those are the books that I found. I think I'm gonna go and edit part 1 of this little mini series vlog week, and then I will catch back with you later because I'm gonna be watching Halloween Town 2, and I'm also going to do reading sprints tonight. I still need to read Verity and The Final Gambit tonight, and so those are gonna be my books to read during the reading sprints. And then I already read The Midnight Hour and When the Sky Fell in Splendor. Hello everyone. It is now like a week later from when I started filming this vlog because I finally made it to Trader Joe's, so I decided to show you what I got from Trader Joe's. So I'm sad they didn't have as much fall stuff this year as they did last year, which is weird, but I did get a lot of things, more stuff than I normally do, I feel like. So let's do a little haul, and that way I can put everything away because I just drove a whole hour from Trader Joe's, and so all the frozen things need to be put up. So I'll just start off with all of my pizzas that I got. So I've had this one before. It's the mushroom and black truffle flatbread with mozzarella cheese. This is so freaking good. And then I got their margarita pizza. I also picked up this one that's a barbecue chicken pizza topped with tangy barbecue sauce, chicken, mozzarella, and Gouda cheese, and red onions. That looks really good. Then I also picked up, they had a ton of different pizzas, a very French thin crust with brie cheese and tomatoes. And I also got a pepperoni pizza. Just so I have them here, but also if people come over, I have something quick and easy to make. It just depends on, you know, what's going on or whatever. But let me look for these. I got these cookies again. They're the Half Moon cookies. These cookies are so freaking good. I cannot rave about these cookies enough, but they are delicious. I also got a bunch of new drinks to try. I've been eyeballing these for a while and just haven't picked them up, so I decided to grab them because I'm in need of drinks in my house. So I found these sparkling strawberry sodas. I got these are lemon elderflower sodas with flavored with lemon juice and elderflower essence. Then there's sparkling green tea with pineapple juice, and let's see, and sparkling white tea with pomegranate juice. And then I got two things of the pumpkin bread or muffin mix, so I can make that at some point. And I also got these, which I didn't try last year, but they're the Petite Pumpkin Spice Cookies. They're shortbread cookies with pumpkin spice and yogurt on the, and they like have, they're like either pumpkin shapes and maybe leaf shapes, I don't really know. But that's that bag. And then I got a Caesar salad, which I'll probably eat tonight. I also got some pumpkin rolls, which I'm super excited for. They're like basically pumpkin cinnamon rolls. I got some mini cucumbers. I got an apple tart. Let's see. Some more of these little like poofy pancake things that you eat for breakfast or whatever. I don't really like mochi, but I wanted to try this flavor. It's a caramel apple flavor, and maybe I'll like it. It's just the texture of the like dough on the outside. Like the ice cream's good, but the chewiness or like just the gumminess, I don't know, the texture is just weird to me. And then I got some, I saw these on Instagram and I was hoping they would have them in stock, but they're the pumpkin sticky toffee cakes. Then I picked up the another box of the chocolate croissants that I get all the time, but this time they had cheese croissants, like a cheese Danish. So I'm really excited to try these. And then I also picked up, I love risotto, and so I had to try their riced cauliflower and butternut squash risotto, because also another thing is I did not see, unless they haven't gotten it or they were out of it, but I am going back on Saturday, but I did not see the butternut squash mac and cheese there at mine yet. But I know that they've gotten it before. So next bag I have some, my next bag I have everything bagels. I got these little cookies. They're Madeline cookies. They're pumpkin spice flavored. And I wanted to try the mint watermelon flavored tea, so I got some tea bags for that. I got some mochi cake mix with peanut butter frosting mix. I think I'm gonna make this for a family get together, so I'm gonna like save it for like closer to when we have like Thanksgiving and stuff. And then I also got brownie truffle brownies mix. I've got some pomegranate white tea and with hibiscus flowers and lemongrass tea bags. So it's gonna be very similar to the pomegranate tea that I got the other week, but this is like actual tea bags. So I'm very excited for those. And then I also got this, which is a cinnamon roll blondie bar baking kit. And then I also got some apple cider. I'm so sorry if the lighting is just bad, but I got some apple cider. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. But anyways, I got their chips that are like they look like leaves. And so I wasn't gonna pick them up because I couldn't find any sauce to really eat with them. And like, I don't have cheese dip right now at my house, but I will show you what I got. But I got pumpkin blondie brownies with white chocolate chips and pecans. I got a new pack of the dark chocolate peanut butter cups because these are so good. And I also got a thing of ginger snaps. And then I've got this strawberry and rhubarb, I guess that's how you say it, strawberry soda. I think it's so funny, I always think of that, get the orange soda, it's the best. And then the girl like goes, I'll have the strawberry soda, and her friend gets mad at her. And then I got some more syrup. This is the organic blue agave syrup. I like this so much better. It's not as sweet and overpowering and like with like sugary and sweetness than regular syrup. So I really like this stuff and that way I have some for I have a bunch of like Eggo waffles I still need to eat. And then I have those little pancake things. But this is what I got for the chips. I found their organic thick and chunky salsa that I'm gonna try. I'm so sorry that the lighting is just awful on this camera right now, but whatever. And then I also picked up a few different olives. I found some apple cider fruit spread, which sounds really good. And then I also got some olives because I was out of them. And I've been making a lot of like cheese boards lately. And then I found these olives, which I've looked at them before, I've just never gotten them, but they're giant olives. I don't know how to say them, but they're like really, really massive. They're huge, and I'm very excited to try them. And then and last but not least, a new thing of soy sauce because I'm almost out, and I have some stuff, like I have rice and, what are they called? Little, like dumplings that need to have soy sauce with them. So that is everything that I got from Trader Joe's. Like I said, I am going back on Saturday, so anything that I missed today, hopefully they'll have on Saturday. So anyways, I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello everyone, a long time no talk or see on the channel. Okay, so it has actually been like a week since like 2 weeks almost, I guess, since the readathon happened. It's been a very long time since the readathon happened, and I just got into a major reading slump, and I think it was because I feel like I definitely overdid myself with this readathon. I had everything planned out. I was planning on uploading a picture on my Instagram like every single day this month. I like just had like all these plans for videos and just like to be able to post like once or twice a week. Like I was on a freaking roll with uploading and everything. And then this week of the readathon happened, and it's not just the readathon, that like it was like everything else like in my personal life and all that stuff, just like everything happening all at once just overwhelmed me and turned me into like very sluggish and slumpy feeling. And just like the next week, so last week, I literally did not remember to post a photo like I wanted to. I wanted to upload my video, I just could not get myself to film. I was just not feeling it at all. I was so over everything, and I just needed a break, and I think I just overworked myself that whole last week with posting constantly, and then working throughout the whole week, and then I had like a whole bunch of other stuff going on, and it just was a lot for me, and I think I just did too much at once and in like a short amount of time. Like with my reading that week, normally on a week-long readathon, I usually separate my reading throughout like either the month, or I like read one book at a time, or that kind of thing. Like I'll read them separately and like on a very nice even time frame. And this time I was like, no, we're gonna take this readathon full force. We're gonna read all of our books at once. And I couldn't get the Whispering Pines book in time to read it during the week, but I'm still reading it right now, which is also why I haven't posted this like final little clip, because I still haven't finished one of my books. But I'm working on it today, so whenever I decide to finish that book, I will post the review of it on my Instagram. But so I ended up reading 4 books at once, and this was one of them, and it's a very thick book. But I started this one like a couple of days before the readathon happened, but I read 4 books at once, which I've never done before, and it was just a lot for me. And then so whenever I finished those 4 books and was trying to read just one simple little spooky middle grade book, I literally could not do it. Like it just overwhelmed me. So I kind of took a break last week, and so this week I am going to try and be more active on social media and all of that stuff. It may probably not be as much as I was wanting to, but we're gonna get ourselves back together. And I wanted to talk about the 4 books I did read and what I thought about them. So let me go grab my planner too, because I don't remember what I rated these books, but one second. So I read The Midnight Hour, and this book I gave 1 star. I thought I said 2 star, but no, 1 star, because it was just not my favorite thing at all. It was like a really like not as good of a version of the Train to the Impossible Places type of book. I don't know if you've ever read that book, but it's a really cute book series. I loved that series, but this book was just so like, nothing made sense. I could not get myself to really like be into the book at all. It was just not a good book. I did not care to read it anymore, but I did finish it because it was a really short book, but it just was not my favorite. And then I read, for the buddy read, I read When the Sky Fell on Splendor, or however you say it, and I gave that one 2 stars because it just was not, the banter is why it got an extra star. Like the talk between the friend group and stuff, and just like, I liked the characters, but I just didn't like the storyline, and it felt like it just dragged on and on and on, and it was just such a slow book. And I don't know, I just didn't really care for it that much. And then my next book that I read was Verity by Colleen Hoover. This book got 5 stars because it was like an intense book. Like I felt like I was reading someone's diary. That's how intense this book is. Like full blown, like I felt like when I was reading this book, and some of the parts, I felt like I should not be reading this book. Like it was just like weird. Like I felt like I was intruding on somebody's life. It was so wild, and the ending had me going like, what in the world just happened? Like, is this true? Is this fake? Like literally you don't even know what's going on, but like you do, but you don't. It's wild. Like if there's a book that you need to read, it is this one, only if you don't get triggered by too many things. I would look up the trigger warnings on this one because there's a lot of intense things that happen in this book. But it is a very good book. And then the last one I read was The Final Gambit, which is the final book of the Inheritance games. And I'm gonna do a little spoiler alert because I really wanna say something, but I don't wanna spoil the ending of this book. So if you haven't read this book, please skip forward for a few minutes. I'll hold the book up until I'm done talking about it so that you know when, because I don't know how to do like the timestamp thing and stuff. But so with this book, I gave it 4 stars because it wasn't as good as the second one to me, and the storyline was just kind of bleh. However, the ending, this is where the spoiler comes in, the ending has us left on like a cliffhanger in a way, and I'm wondering if that's gonna be like a new, like a extra series to this series. Like this series is done, but then the like next series that she comes out with is gonna be the new game that's happening, if that makes sense. Without giving too much away, but like also kind of saying something. Like I wonder if that's gonna be a thing, if like the starting point of something that happened at the end of this book is what's gonna happen in the next series. I don't know, unless this series is actually complete and that's how it ends. But it would be very interesting to see like if there's like an extra book to go along with the end of this book, or if there's like a whole series that goes off of this series. I don't know, but it would be very interesting to know. But yes, so those are my ones. And then I also and so I just still need to read the Whispering Pines final. I don't know if it's the final book, but it's the 3rd book of the series. I'm in the middle of it. And yeah, and so that is that for now. I need to go ahead and finish this video off so I can edit it, and I'm gonna try to get it up today, which is Tuesday. I meant to have it up last week, and I just literally could not get myself to upload it. I posted that I was gonna upload it, and I never edited it or uploaded it that day. I spent the day doing other things and not doing what I was supposed to do. So anyways, I want to just thank you guys for sticking around. I also wanted to mention that I hit 150 subscribers this past week. However, somebody decided to unsubscribe from me, so I now am at 149. So if anybody that isn't subscribed to me would like to be the 150th subscriber to me, then join me on my little reading and lifestyle journey on this channel, and we'll have a great time. And also, if you have any recommendations of anything, like any books you think I should read or anything you want to see on the channel, let me know down below. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram. Goodbye.